What's up, man? It's your boy Cholula Drip. Decided to do a video just to kind of get y'all to know what's going on right now. I haven't posted since Slammed Enough. I didn't have much going on, but I am selling a few Lexus GS parts here pretty soon. I got my headlights, stock headlights, and my stock tail lights probably selling. The headlights already have a buyer soon, hopefully. They are the Sport Edition headlights, I guess, kind of like the gunmetal housing. So I kind of did my research, and turns out they're actually kind of rare. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe it only came out in 2002 and 2003. Honestly, I think it's just 2003, but yeah. So I was over here like, oh yeah, I gotta sell these headlights because I mean they're just taking up space in my little storage unit, and honestly, I was gonna let them go for like 150, like no lie, like just to get them out of here. And as I did research, I saw somebody trying to sell some for like 700, and I was like, and theirs was like not even that good of a condition, and I was like, okay, if he's not selling them for, in their horrible condition for 700, I think it's fair if I were to sell them for 400. Asked around a couple people from Instagram who also had GS300s, and just to kind of like a few tips on selling headlights, especially this, of it being this kind of rare. I mean, it's in good condition for what it is. The housing is a little bit of, what the heck? Who the heck's calling me? I don't know if y'all can hear that, but yeah. Anyways, what was I? Man, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my headlights are in pretty good condition, like really good condition compared to others. But the housing in it is just a little faded, so it doesn't look as gray. It's like the previous owner had it in the sun a lot, and it kind of faded the housing a little bit. But as far as the lens, they're like clear coated and re-cleared. That way it has that brand new look again. And so I figured 400 pretty good price. And sure enough, that's what the guy who said, was just like, yeah, I'll take it, bro. I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's the only thing that's new. I'm actually have a show, which I believe I said this in the last video, but Tuned Originals Dallas in October, I believe it's 1st or 2nd, one of those two. It's the first weekend of October. I'll be going, and I'll be lowering the Lexus a little bit more. I know it's already like, I'm talking about like fender to lip almost. So I'm tucking wheel a little bit in the rear, but I'm not lowering the rear. Don't worry, guys. I'm lowering the front a little bit more. That way it matches, close to matches the rear. I don't want the front slammed all the way to the ground anyway, because for one, I still got to drive to Dallas, and I-20 is probably the best route. I-30 is not so good, but they both have their issues. But as far as the show itself, I'll be lowering the front. I also bought some more, kind of like I don't know if you can, let me see if I can. Yeah. So there's this section right here that goes in the middle of my seat. It goes down. As you know, that my interior for my Lexus isn't perfect, but it is that saddle color, peanut butter color. And it does have a couple tears in it. So on the driver's side, the tear is like kind of like a lower back section. And a company that I've been buying my VIP stuff from made a piece that just goes straight from the top right here, going straight down. So it'll cover that. So yeah, they just came out 2 days ago. It just came out 2 days ago. And I jumped on it real fast because I have the show coming up. So that's gonna give that an extra little spice to the build. So I'm really excited for that. I'm still waiting for my work emits wheels to come in, and it should come in November, I believe. I could be wrong. Could be sooner. I hope it's sooner. But it could come in November. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that too. I'm ready to have my dream wheels ready. Let's see, what else should I talk about? Tuned Originals. After Tuned Originals, there's Spocom in Dallas also, which is, I believe, a week later, like a week after Tuned Originals. I'll be in there at Spocom. And I just saw on Instagram today that Crispy Media, if you're a car enthusiast and you don't know Crispy Media, then you're doing something wrong, because you got to know Crispy Media. Crispy Media I've always been following him for a long time, like a long time. I loved his videography and his photography and all this. I just love his work. I love his car too. And I'm not a big Subaru guy, that's the thing. But his Subaru Legacy is, I know he took it to SEMA, I believe last year. And I've always told my wife I wanted to meet him. And turns out he's going to be in Spocom, Dallas. I saw it on Instagram that he had posted. One of his handles said, or not his handle, but his caption. And I was like, yes, finally get to meet him. I'm going to see if I can record a video so I can put him on my YouTube channel. That's going to be dope. Y'all might not find it as interesting, but like, I'm like fangirling over here because, man, I've been watching like all his videos, like no cap, like for real. But yeah, he's going to be there. And then after that, 2 weeks after Spocom, is going to be Race Wars in Ennis, Texas. So I'll be there too. After that, I'm going to take a pause on the car shows. The car is going to go under the knife a little bit. Just do some working on it to come back next car show season hard. Just boom, you know what I'm saying? So I should, by next car show season, I hope I will. It's not hope, but I will have my work wheels in. And as far as my suspension, I plan on getting air suspension, if all goes well, the beginning of the year. If doesn't go well, it's probably still going to be next year, because that's going to be my next big purchase to get bags. This will be my first bagged car. I've never had a bagged car. I've always been driving like you park it kind of person for a long time. But since I'm doing a VIP build, and I've always wanted to do a quality VIP build, I had to throw it on some bags, just for that extra quality, I guess. Because boy, I mean, if you're static and I'm driving around here, I mean, be tearing off bumpers and rear bumpers and exhausts, everything. But yeah, this is just a little catch up on what's to come, what's been new. Haven't really done much. I've been just kind of busy with work, really. I've been working a lot lately. And this because to plan for October, for the weekends that we'll be out of town, because not only are we taking we're taking both my cars, so my Lexus and this car, my wife's car, her Murano. So basically I had to pay for gas for 2 vehicles every time. So, and they're both V6s. So I've been working a lot lately, up to 6 days a week, and usually I only work 4, and then every other week I would work 5. But lately I've been working 6 days. My only day off Sunday. But hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to provide for the family, and also provide for my hobby. Really, I mean, if you checked it out, my Instagram, I gave my wife a little shout out, Mrs. Cholula Drip, just for embracing me and loving my hobby of fixing up my cars and stuff. It's not an easy thing to do, like in her shoes, but I'm slowly easing her way into like getting into like a project car herself. And it's kind of cool that the project car that she's been looking into, or not looking into, but it's really catching her eye, is the LS400s. And I don't want to lean her into any like car, be like, oh yeah, you should get that one, or oh, you should get this one instead, or oh, you should get that one. I told her if she's gonna be a project car, do something a little newer, so maybe like 2015 and up, or 2000 and I'll even do 2012 and up, and fix it. That way she can still enjoy, and has all the nice bells and whistles and the stereos and all that stuff. So it'll be nice, comfortable ride and stuff. But she did say, well, I mean, isn't it supposed to be a project car? Like, it's supposed to fix everything? And I'm like, oh yeah, you got a point. So she's really liking the boxy cars, the boxy VIP cars. So she's really wanting LS400. So I'm hoping and praying that she does choose that one. But it's not going to be anytime soon. We're going to be very picky on buying it. But who knows? It could be in the next... I see it in the next 2 to 3 years. But yeah, that's what's kind of been up with Cholula Drip. So appreciate y'all for subscribing and liking. Please stick around. Got some banger videos coming up, especially with the car shows in October. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope. I'm excited to see Crispy, bro. Like, for real, that's gonna be something. Especially that YouTube video. I'm gonna be like, I should probably have him like be like, yeah, I follow to the Drip or something, you know. Bro, I'm excited. But I gotta get down. I had bought some groceries. My wife was like, oh, we need this stuff. We need this. So, but, all right, y'all. Just a little what's new and what's going on right now. So, I don't have much content for y'all today or this past 2 weeks. But, hey, sometimes it goes like that. Been working a lot. So, remember, take off pride, put on humility. See you guys.